my camera, my webcam and my computer microphone don't work, so I'm just gonna record my screen and talk over it. Talking about my Arizona worm farm internship experience. So, what is the worm farm? It's a farm in Phoenix, Arizona, that's 100% sustainable, and it raises chickens, vegetables, worms, and now with my internship, we're trying to get black soldier flies growing there. We take waste from a salad company and use that as feed for the black soldier flies. And the my boss's mission was he wanted to prove that sustainability, it can be done and it is fun. You don't need all these fancy equipment. And the reason that I chose to work here is I found it on the ASU Sustainability Connect page. I thought it seemed interesting. They offered two jobs. They offered the black soldier fly breeding and social media manager, and I got this one. And I just thought it'd be interesting, and it was on the lists, and I'm happy that I got it. So far, what I've accomplished at the worm farm is I built it's like a shed with screen walls, and plastic around it, for the adults once the larvae are ready to pupate, I put them in a bin of substrate in there, and they turn into adults, and that's for them to basically that's the area for them to mate, lay eggs. So I've gotten the adults to mate, they've laid eggs, gotten the eggs to hatch, and we've completed the whole cycle of life of the black soldier fly. And I also wrote a guide, like a step-by-step guide on how to achieve it all. Got some videos real quick. This is the inside of the chamber. So there's tons of flies in there. That's a bin of water, humidifier. That's a place for them to lay eggs. They like those fruit to lay eggs, squashes. They're growing on the farm. That was me at the end.
First bin of baby larvae.
So the first bin of baby larvae, you see them right there, they're all moving right there. This is after the eggs hatched. I hung them over this. It's a thing of chicken feed. I hung them over that. They landed and hatched. This is the bin that the larvae are in, pretty much. That's all larvae right there. It was overflowing. This is after I threw the eggs in the first time.
Oh my god.
Tons.
Just sliding through that thing.
A bunch of them just get stuck in like the sides and die. So oops, how do I get to the next slide? So yeah, for the second half, you want to scale up, do a larger bin because that one is totally overflowing. Right now I have like a second temporary bin that I'm kind of doing. But we want to do a bigger one, and I think that I saw a design for a different kind of bin that had tarp, which was where all the garbage sits, and I think that one was better because then no larva would be able to escape through cracks and die, just getting stuck, and receive more salad waste. If we could get it, right now we get it every Wednesday, but if we could get it every day, that'd be awesome. What I've learned so far, I learned how to do construction and use some of that equipment, which is pretty fun. I didn't even know anything about black soldier flies, so I learned like everything from what they are to how to breed them and the right conditions for that. I also just learned like random stuff on the farm, like for example, like there's another bug called the tarantula hawk, and I saw it in a video one time stinging this guy. It's supposed to have the second most painful sting in the world. And one of them got trapped in the breeding chamber, and like it looks just like a massive black soldier fly. Like, it's like 3 times the size of it, but it looks the same. So I learned what that thing is, and just the challenges of sustainability, like how the town's regulations, the city's regulations, how that can be annoying. The things that I like the most, it's not like do this, do this, do this. It's like I have the missions or the jobs or projects I get assigned, and basically I can kind of do whatever I want and try different things and just figure out what works best. Like I mixed in wood shavings with the chicken feed one time to try and keep it from blocking up. That didn't work, so I just stopped doing that today. But yeah, it's not strict, and I like some of the creatures. Like I like the maggots are kind of gross, but I like the worms. And there are chickens there, and all the extras that we have now. I like feeding the chickens. The main challenges at the worm farm, the bin gets a lot of water in it. Like leachate, it's really nasty. So the some of the larvae escape through there, and it just eats away at the wood, and the larvae can slip through the cracks, and they get stuck there and die. Um, Getting them to breed, mate, lay eggs, that was a challenge before, but we got that figured out. Achieving the proper conditions in the breeding chamber. It's worked out so far with temperature, and we have a big humidifier in there. But yeah, hopefully temperature stays, it doesn't get hotter than this. And then in conclusion, the internship, it has not really affected my future plans. I mean, if I still work at the worm farm after I graduate, I'd be happy to do that for a while. It really hasn't affected my plans. And has it affected my thoughts on sustainability? Not really. I mean, slightly. Like I feel like I have more experience in the fields, but I've this is my senior year, so I've kind of like learned a lot already in school and about sustainability, and this has been like a good project, but sustainability, I still think it's good.